EA Sport PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live first-round coverage of the Boston Championship. Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Shot. Locked in on the read and the speed.
Had every chance of going in.
This from 7 feet. Steady as she goes, another par, and still even for the round. Been fun so far. Let's see what's happening out at hole number 5. Early in the round and playing reasonably well. Nothing great, but has certainly not given a whole lot away.
Yeah, and actually a good...
Let's see what she's got here. She is loading up for the big one.
That is burning through the atmosphere. Look at that thing. It's got a tail on it.
That's like a rocket ship. That one was launched by NASA.
I don't care how you measure that. That's got to be what? 300 meters, 325 yards, something like that.
So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot.
It's at sneaky distance.
So into the top 15 on the leaderboard with that birdie. A few more, and who knows, maybe top 10 or top 5. This is one of the most challenging holes on the golf course, Frank. 465-yard par 4 sixth.
Yeah, just hit your tee shot in between those two trees. You don't have to be too aggressive. You really do have to hit this ball in the fairway because that green is tucked very close to the water.
I mean, she absolutely annihilated that tee ball.
There's always advantage of hitting it further than most, Rich, and straighter than most. When you put the two together, it's just straight up a head start.
Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. Might want to check the GPS on a putt this long. Looks like he just misread that. Lengthy putt here of 27 feet. That would have been a real bonus had it dropped, but as it is, good putt. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. So with that, the score is now at even par. We're at the 7th hole now, a Boston strong 600-yard par 5.
But it's reachable. There's enough mounding there. If a tee shot catches one of those mounds, it could kick another 20 or 30 yards and certainly make this reachable.
Frank, that's as good as I have seen all day long.
I think we've got to blame that on the weather. That weather, the wind had to help that ball give it another 20, 30 yards.
Vijay Singh, Charlie Hoffman, Common. They all tied for the low tournament score.
Yeah, this is a golf course that's taken out of the greens. Then these long hitters have a huge advantage.
Headed for the bunker? Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up.
Remember, out of the rough. Expect the ball to jump forward a little bit.
And it generates some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Comfortably inside the cut line, the young prodigy makes another birdie. Second round coverage coming your way tomorrow. For our entire crew, I'm Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. So long for now. EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the Boston Championship. Well, she's firing on all cylinders right now, has really played mistake-free golf. It has been a pleasure to watch. In the heart of the fairway, 180 yards in.
There's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
On the green, and a chance for birdie. Back-to-back birdies, we'll see. Good birdie right there.
Yeah, this game, when you can't win, it's all about top 10s, top 20s. And currently, that's exactly where they stand.
Frank, the 14th, this is a dogleg left, 495 yards. Another case where the driver will set everything up.
But you have to avoid those mounds on the left. They'll just snag your ball.
Offline, and I think that one's headed for the rough. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. Second shot from the rough, it's on the way. In the thick stuff.
Thick? It's brutal out there.
All right, now another shot from the rough.
Yeah, this time better be better than the one we just saw.
Coming out of the rough and right up next to the hole. 10-foot putt left. Well, after that birdie, has to be feeling as though they're not out of it just yet.
You're not far away from the first page of the leaderboard. A couple more birdies.
Now with the par 4 15th, what do you think of this hole, Frank?
Oh, I love the strategy involved here. It's not just necessarily a driver off the tee. Smart play often comes on top here because it's a second shot hole.
She had a good shot off the tee, and now she has all sorts of options available. Let's see what she does here. Well, Frank, as we know, golf is not played generally on a flat surface, and here we go, uphill.
Yeah, and the uphill lie is going to guarantee you more loft than normal. So you're going to have to counteract that with maybe an extra club.
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
That's still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par.
Been this way all day. Airtight, no mistakes, solid shot.
And yet another green in regulation.
Getting set now over the putt. In for par. Frank, 16th, you really see this sort of new, don't you?
Yeah, that stone wall now protect and fan to the golf course.
Seems to like it. Good for the fat part of the green. That is classy.
No chance of going in. Things pointed to a good week. Birdie there, very important right now.
Playing some good golf. Frank, 412 yards on the card doesn't look like a whole lot, but
it can play a little longer because really you've got to play it down the right. Don't play it as a dogleg. Just go point A and then point B.
wow, that is a monster drive down there. About 315 yards. About 99 yards to the hole. She is putting the full arsenal of her skill set on display this afternoon. Beautiful shot. Shouldn't be a problem here.
And yet another birdie, this time inching into the top five.
Frank, the 18th here at TPC Boston. This is one of the most exciting finishing holes in golf.
It was changed a couple of years ago, and it's such a better hole now. Two little bunkers right in front of you, 270 yards. But if you want to like a litmus test, that one on the right, Bubba Watson can carry that.
Frank, the beauty of the game, the changing conditions. You've played it all over the world, and you don't play it inside a dome, do you?
Yeah, anybody can play on a fine, still day, but what separates the good from the great is actually days like today. That's when that little extra attention to detail, the better strike, the better swing, is certainly going to pay dividends.
Nice position, short grass, second shot. Crucial eagle attempt on the way. Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Locked in on the read and the speed.
Oh, that birdie has to feel even better, Rich, with everything so tight at the top.
Right in the middle of a Donnybrook at this point.
Well, Rich, 2 rounds in the books, and it's easy to see why the leaders are on top of that leaderboard.
Excellent performance, but still a long ways to go in this tournament. EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live third-round coverage of the Boston Championship. Well, this one has a chance to be really good.
Oh, that's it. New member of the 300-yard club.
Good poke right there. Second shot. Good look at the green. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Well played here. Went straight for the flagstick, and she will have a nice putt coming up. These putts keep the round together. bang for another birdie. 8 under par for the tournament. Moving on to 16 now. This is one where you sort of lick your chops, Frank, because it's pretty short, 161 yards. Where's the challenge here?
Where the fish go. That big lake on the left, that's the challenge.
Not looking good, Frank.
I think it's wet.
That's well played. Places it about 10 feet out for birdie. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Ooh, good effort right there. Almost made it. Just a little tap in here. Drops for a par. Frank, the 17th here at TPC Boston underwent quite a radical change.
Yeah, that renovation and that redesign that they did, it changed the character of the hole, but they still kept that big mound in the middle of the green. So that second shot is still punishing if you misjudge it.
And players nursing a lead, they might want to think about playing it safe down the right side, but if you're trying to make up some ground, you could try to fly the church pews that divide the fairway into 2 sections, and that would give you a nice short wedge in.
Yeah, give you a short wedge in, but really the risk, is it worth it?
That is massive off the tee.
Meters, yards, I don't care how you measure that. That's got to be, what, 300 meters, 325 yards, something like that.
She is making it look easy. Another excellent approach shot from about 8 feet. Well, yeah, birdie, Frank, and another shot closer.
Sniffing in the right direction.
Frank, the 18th here at TPC Boston, for whatever reason, generates quite a bit of buzz, doesn't it?
It does. The longer hitters, obviously, they lick their chops. They're having a chance to make this green in 2. But if you find one of the fairway bunkers, the addition of that pot bunker for the layup, that just makes that decision that much more difficult.
Wow, I mean, she absolutely annihilated that tee ball. Well, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Well, those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway. Frank, you think about the great rivalries in sports, the Yankees and the Red Sox, Ollie and Frazier, and in golf, Nicklaus and Palmer. Great athletes, great teams pushing one another to great heights.
It's amazing how that's gone forward too, because Nicklaus and Palmer really became Nicklaus and Watson. Then there was like Norman Faldo, but some would say that Faldo Ballesteros, 6 majors to 5 was even more important. But in this era that we're in now, I think we're all praying for that Woods-McIlroy rivalry. Woods with 14 majors, McIlroy already with 4. That really is one to salivate over.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
I guarantee you, though, she thought she had that one.
So they'll tap in. It's a nice birdie right there.
Could not have come at a better time. Third place now.
So through 54 holes, a really good position inside the top 5 with 1 round to go.
Yeah, and those handful of players that we're looking at, Rich, they certainly have looked the best players this week, which makes tomorrow look like a real thriller.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live final round coverage of the Boston Championship. Right out of the center of the bat.
Did you hear that?
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut. Second shot.
No doubt they'll be happy with that shot. Well played. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. And so with that eagle, right in the thick of it. All right, Frank, we're teed up at the 15th, and a lot to talk about with your caddy on this tee shot.
Yeah, which club, which line, series of bunkers down the left. That one short right doesn't really come into play. Another one, really, fairway first. Oh, nice little bounce forward. Should be close to 300, 290.
Probably going to have to hit one more club here, Frank. A little bit uphill. Frank, this one's going too far left, it looks like.
Yeah, it was fine there for a little while, but if it keeps going left, it's doomed.
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot, maybe get away here with par.
So getting set for a greenside bunker shot. Frank, when I think of the great bunker players in the history of the sport, I think about Gary Player, Seve Ballesteros, whom you knew so well. What did they do that made them so effective on these greenside bunker shots?
They had an attitude for a start that was different. For them, it was they saw possibilities. And they would imagine the amount of sand. Remember, because this is the only shot in golf where you don't have to hit the ball first. So they would really choose the amount of sand behind the ball, whether that was an inch or two. Aim the club at that and made sure they followed through.
That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
Frank, that reminds you of maybe what, the greatest bunker player of all time? Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Ouch. Really can't afford to give away shots at this point in the tournament, Frank. Frank, fishing is a nice sport, just not at this hole.
Yeah, a little left here, you'll be more than fishing, that's for sure. Now, there's a little mound on the right side. It's about twice the size of a coffee table. When the flag's there, you need your best. Oh, this is heading in the wrong direction.
Uh-oh. Beautiful approach shot there and a good chance to take advantage. Getting set now over the putt. And with that birdie, moves into second place. Frank almost at the house, but still some work to do. 412-yard par 4 17th.
Yeah, just poke something down that right side. Really, it's the second shot. You've got to worry about that big mound in the middle of the green.
Let's see what she's got here. She is loading up for the big one.
Ah, nice.
Looks good.
Ooh, that is long. That's an absolute beauty.
Slight waggle, relaxed arms, ready to go.
Should be safely on deck.
No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie.
This is an awkward length. That's amazing. Doesn't matter how close it goes. It's an extra shot. That one will definitely hurt.
Frank, a solid par right there, maintains his position. On to the 18th and a big par 5 to finish out the round.
Yeah, fun way. Let's see. Course record 61. What can you do here?
Good contact, good result. There are a number of really good and important grow the game initiatives out there. One of those is the First Tee program, and that allows youngsters who otherwise might not have an opportunity, the chance to put a golf club in their hands, allows them the chance to pick up this game and learn some of the core values that come along with it. It's about much more than making a score. It's about integrity. It is about responsibility, values like that. And this game is just so good in instilling those kind of characteristics in young people. Well played here, went straight for the flagstick, and she will have a nice putt coming up. And getting ready for the putt. Frank. Now only 2 shots back.
All of a sudden put the name back into the mix just when we thought it might be too late.
Just a great putt and a great win.